Look at this. There's 3,932 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. Got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. That's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, if you're sick working for somebody else, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you make a ton of money in this market. I cover the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin free setups to help you make some profits. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin at 11,464. So Bitcoin put in this small double bottom, broke to the upside. Now it's got rejected by this yellow trend line, which we talked about as a possibility yesterday. You also have the 200 simple here as well. So again, the bulls really need to push this price action above this yellow trend line. Now you do have a rising wedge on the RSI, which at some point, 68% chance that breaks to the downside. So again, bulls need to show up here. If the bulls can't show up, this is just another bearish retest of this yellow trend line. And again, you can see right here, got rejected, powered lower. So the bulls have some work to do. We're going to talk more about Bitcoin towards the end of the video. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This gentleman hit me up. He's 19 years old. He watches the channel. He said he lives in Malaysia, and he was working for his parents' company during the last year, and he decided to stop working for them because he was making a lot more money watching the YouTube videos, or my YouTube videos, and he's up 0.23 Bitcoin since he opened his Binance account 2 months ago. If you do not have a Binance account, make one now. Binance International. There's a link in the description. Sign up for PureVPN if you're in the United States. That's where all these small hot coins are at. Then he says, it's seriously insane. My goal is to trade small caps, earn as much Bitcoin as possible. Thank you for doing what you do. Life-changing money. He quit his job. He's 19. He's got his whiteboard set up. Man, I wish I had any of this knowledge when I was 19 years old. Sky's the limit for this guy. Next person stated, thank you so much for the motivation. I made 40% on his trade of sand BTC. I made so much money, I don't even know how to thank you. You're amazing. I love you, Chris. Learn some basics. It will change your life forever. This person sent me this picture, and I was like, what country are you in? And he's like, no, my phone shows the plus signs over in the middle of the first numbers. And so I guess 13%, 26%, 33%, 43%, 50% gains. Lend. This has got to be one of the best success stories in the trading group. Wanted to reach out to you. I've been in your group for about 6 months. I took a vacation, but since being in your group, I'm up over $500,000 in less than 6 months. The group definitely gives life-changing money opportunities. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm like, what? That's crazy money. And you think about it, like some of these coins, especially like these DeFi coins, man, they are booming. Life-changing money, $500,000. $500,000. PIVX came out with some news, and PIVX started to move on this. Have a setup on PIVX. PIVX core development team has provided a great update today. This bigger wallet is now planned for release to include additional core improvements that can be released prior to the sapling privacy update. I remember in 2017, like you get a website redesign and the coins are pumping 25%. Like people just lose touch with reality. Like everything just pumps. Like they want this so bad. They just keep pumping money into these coins. Big news for Swipe Network. Got a setup on this as well. It did break out previously. There's some potential upside here. Swipe Network is now live on Ethereum mainnet. Users can access app.swipe.org or directly interact with the contract ABI to begin staking SXP on-chain to collateralize the protocol to earn SXP rewards. So staking goes live. A Serum SRM, I talked to you about this coin the other day. Serum DEX is going to go live this weekend. They're working on a few final things, some load testing, etc., and they're going to get everything set up this weekend, looking to launch. TRB. So I talked to you guys about TRB the other day. So this was the original setup that I talked to you guys about. So this happened over the course of 24 hours, 24-hour gains, 20%. It's pretty solid. When you consider what's Bitcoin doing, nothing, nothing. I'm just not a big holder of Bitcoin anymore, you know? Like you think about it and you come into crypto and it's like, man, what percentage of my portfolio needs to be Bitcoin? And I'm like, Bitcoin just basically does not, and when it runs, I mean, you might get 30% gains out of Bitcoin, you know, but these altcoins, man, the money is ridiculous. I'm going to show you some setups I talked to you about yesterday that are just taking off right now as we speak. BLZ. Man, we went through their mainnet with you guys, talked to you about BLZ quite a few times. This person stayed up $6,800 in 5 days on BLZ. You are the real deal, my friend. BLZ up 74% in 7 days. This was the aggressive buy. Aggressive buy was here, this small. Sometimes you'll find these falling wedges inside. This is essentially a bull flag or falling wedge, and the aggressive buy was to buy this breakout inside the pattern. Could have taken profits here, but it did finally break out 74% gains in a week. Ocean. So I talked to you guys about this end of last night's video, and you have this white falling wedge. It did break out to the upside. Now you've got this triangle forming, this rounded bottom. This is a pretty bullish setup. You want to buy the breakout of this triangle. Ocean BTC. It's on Binance. Now here's the deal with Ocean. Number one, being considered being added to Coinbase. Let Ocean get added to Coinbase and see what happens to the price action. Over at Ocean Protocol, they have a ton of positive news. Progress in DeFi is extremely frantic and fast. We're confident our technical progress is going to allow people to start unlocking data, immediately apply the tools of DeFi. Be another use case that shows the impact of DeFi and showing what's possible. So again, Ocean, DeFi equals price explosion. This is GRS. There's a ton of news. This is potentially midterm hold idea. You've got about 3 weeks until this news happens. Coin, GRS. They've got core release coming out. Electrum GRS, GRS Pay, PayJoin, C Lightning, Coin Spark, Shocknet, Extended Public Key Converter. If you don't know what any of this is, it doesn't really matter. It just matters that we're talking about it because they have some news. Understand that any type of development on these projects is moving the market. So here's your setup. You've got this falling wedge. See how this trend line, see how the price action is hugging this trend line? I mean, essentially you could aggressive buy down here, a bounce off this level, or buy the breakout. Here's your targets over here. GRS, lots of news. September the 22nd, put it on your whiteboard. This is a list of daily gainers for today. RVX, ALEPH, Stake, Ample, KSM, MTA, VRA. Have you not ever heard of any of these because they're not on any large exchanges? But know that like BitMax is a good exchange. Uniswap is obviously hot right now. Kucoin, if you haven't signed up for Kucoin yet, there's a link in the description. But The most important part is I need you guys to think about going off the beaten path, using some of these smaller exchanges. These coins are making huge gains. Look at this. Stake. Have you ever heard of it? Anybody? No. Stake. It's up 700%. Life-changing money, 700% gains in a month. That's why we came into crypto. Life-changing money. The RVX is up 245%. KSM is up 247%. Huge gains. Now, this is another small coin. RWS. It guarantees token holders transactional throughput on the Robonomics network for life. Robonomics token is trading for $95,000 each on Uniswap. Obviously, there's not very many of these coins, and that's why the price gets so high. So again, this Robonomics, it's really big. There's a lot of hype about it, right? It hit $104,000 earlier this week. There's a lesser token related to the web services called XRT, Robonomics Network. It's getting a ton of shills on YouTube lately. Right now it's $27.97. It's only on Uniswap, but looking for it to be added to a larger exchange. Definitely has some buzz right now. And it's not about let me figure out and dissect this coin and figure out every possible thing about the code. It's really about the hype. It's really about the buzz. How do these coins become $95,000 each? Hype. Trying to take other people's money, right? Let them buy the hype. Let them see the YouTube hype. Let them hold it and think that, hey, this coin's going to $1 million. Sell and take profits. Boom. Life-changing money. Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so just an update here. You can see, obviously, Bitcoin dominance has been trending lower. But recently, and this could be an ascending triangle, which would not be good for the altcoins, right? Right now, Bitcoin is trying to reverse right here. Okay, so if that happens, again, this is a bullish pattern potentially. Okay, so a breakout here, you still have the 200 simple moving average above its overhead resistance. You really want it to get rejected at that point and continue lower. It'd be altcoin season, wave 5. If this thing moves lower, right? Rolls over, let's go. Keep going. Starts to break higher, these altcoins will slow down. So just kind of keep an eye on this idea. NWC on Kucoin. I talked to you guys about this yesterday. It was by the breakout of this level, right? And it's up about 10%. 10% since I talked to you guys about it yesterday. The project is announcing their Asian region expansion on Monday and releasing DeFi. Let me say that again. Releasing DeFi-related news on Thursday. Again, huge upside potential for NWC. And again, Kucoin, it's a respectable exchange. It's larger than a lot of exchanges, and they've got a ton of smaller coins. So again, NWC, one to watch. It's starting to take off as we speak. BZX protocol, BZRX, just got added to Binance. BZX is a decentralized finance protocol built on Ethereum. Decentralized finance DeFi is hot right now, guys. It's going to be hot. It's going to stay hot. It's going to move this market for the entire bull run. Everybody's going to be looking back from the herd and be like, man, should have bought earlier. Should have bought sooner. Like, something has to click in you. Watching these videos every day, like, it's time to understand that if you're sitting in these stale coins that aren't moving, got to buy the hype. Buy this stuff. Buy DeFi. Right? Buy DeFi. U.S. tech stocks worth more than European stock market. Technology stocks in the United States, which some are crypto blockchain firms, are valued higher than the entirety of the European equity market. Dude, what is going on with stock market prices? Like, it's crazy. Like, let's just keep printing money. Like, it doesn't even look like they missed a beat. Lots of money printing happening in the United States. This is potentially pumping the markets. There's more money in the world. There's more money that exists, and it ends up inflating the traditional markets, as well as, hey, crypto, we're ready too. Crypto locked in DeFi tops $8 billion. This has doubled over the last month. So you can only imagine what's happening to these DeFi projects they're pricing, right? This is on fire. DeFi is on fire. Earn Finance is turning every DeFi trader into a whale. So had one of my admins hit me up, said that YFI hit 22,500. I have a new admin, and he said there's this price spike. I don't know if you remember yesterday. It was probably a fat-fingered buy where it ran up to $70,000 price point. Somebody probably hit freaking market buy. And he sold some of his YFI for $55,000. Imagine picking up a coin for 15 bucks. Next thing you know, $55,000 sell order fills. What's that like? Life-changing money. Like you guys, I'm telling you. I know a lot of times I play around, but right now I'm being serious. DeFi, this is it. This is it. This is where we're headed. The bull run is going to be led by these coins. Watch. Crypto whales transfer 96 million in Bitcoin, while Bitcoin transaction size is up 30%. So Bitcoin whales, they wired about $100 million worth almost of Bitcoin between OKX and anonymous wallets. And so now a lot of times these whale alerts are exchanges, right? And so it's hard to differentiate because you don't exactly know whose wallet's whose. You just know the transfers are happening. So all these big transfers have happened. There's 2 transactions, 3,000 Bitcoin, 5,400 Bitcoin. It might have been OKX making some moves, right? But we won't know. Are the whales getting ready for a big move out of Bitcoin? Yeah, I think we've got a move coming. You know, I think Monday we're going to see some price action. You just always know that, you know, the Sunday night, Monday morning, Eastern Standard Time, you're going to see a lot of price action. A lot of movement, a lot of volatility out of Bitcoin, where maybe the weekend not much happens because some people take the weekends off. Smart traders take the weekends off, and Bitcoin kind of moves sideways. And meanwhile, these altcoins have been moving real well. These 3 factors show Bitcoin is poised to press higher after a $1,000 price drop, talking about the previous price drop. As crazy as it sounds, like they're thinking, hey, Bitcoin could move higher based on these ideas. Bitcoin formed a buy 9, a TD9 sequential buy 9 down here. So it printed this 9. Such candles are often seen as bottoms of price corrections. So stochastic RSI formed a bullish crossover, which was last seen prior to the rally from the 9,000s to 12,500 in late July. This is on the daily chart, the stochastic crossing bullish. Now the histogram is showing the histogram low, this red bar right here. See how you have this lighter bar next to it? That means that the downside momentum, negative momentum, is decreasing. So again, they're saying, hey, the sell-off, the worst has passed based on this idea. Again, with Bitcoin, it's more, hey, just if you're holding Bitcoin, just make sure you have your stop losses in place. Again, a rejection here, and you just have to think there's going to be a continuation move to the downside. You know, potentially 11,000, 10,500 based on the measured move that we talked about previously. So if the bulls can't squeeze this price action back into this pattern up here, you have to expect more downside out of Bitcoin. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.